Every employee wants to save tax, and rightly so, because whatever the tax laws provide the opportunity or the employer, they should maximize their tax saving and try to reduce their tax outgo. That's the very much I would say legally correct and financially correct decision. However, they are not taking any help from the expert and losing tax, because in 5-10 minutes or 20 minutes, or even if one day or 2 days, if you are searching from internet and you are trying to become expert in financial matters, that's the mistake. I call it पैसे पे कुल्हाड़ी मारना. अपने पैसे को you are taxing on your money instead of tax, because tax is still going on, whatever effort you have done. So the problem is that you need expertise, because this is not a simple thing. You're just always looking at ATC. So many times I have seen either the ATC is not fully utilized, or in some cases 5 lakh, 10 lakh kind of a overdone in the ATC. So it has to be planned how much, when, where, which investment I should do, why should I take home loan, because that's the maximum tax saver, the biggest retirement corpus creator, employer NPS, NPS self. These are the creating for the future. Every penny you cannot use today. If you are losing money just because of take home, that's the wrong belief. That's the wrong kind of a thought, because you are losing money in taxes in rush of short-term gain. You just need cash in hand. If you see the take home, whatever you are investing today, it would become available after say 3 years, 5 years, 10 years for you in some form of withdrawal, in some form of maturity, redemptions. But you have to part on for some time so that the money grows. But if you leave this money to the taxman on the table just because I don't want to invest for long term, that's the wrong financial belief, wrong financial decision most of the employees are taking just because of this, because they are looking at take home. Take home is also including the future money which you will get. Sometimes it will be double, triple, or maybe crores. The right way is to avail all the exemptions, perquisites and deductions, because that helps reducing your tax, diverting your tax to your financial wellness. Whatever the deduction, exemptions and perquisites have been allowed under the income tax law, if your company is giving you, I would strongly recommend, and just don't leave these options, because these are all in the good or wellness for your family. It's not something they are giving you for gambling, or the deductions are for home loan, education loan. Both are increasing your family wellness, correct? Simply, and just by giving some disciplined EMI, you are becoming a good investor. Not availing home loan or education loan or withdrawing from PF, that's a wrong thing for your children or yourself, because at retirement you also need money, and your children can repay the loan also. You can pay the interest. You both are getting benefit of it, and whatever money you leave, children will by default get that money. Similarly, employer NPS, people say, oh, up to 60 years, I don't know tomorrow what will happen. Oh my God, so tomorrow you can live for 80 years, 90 years, 100 years. Then what will happen? From where you will get that money? Or you will die yourself? No. So the point here is some part of it. Suppose your basic salary is 30%, 40%, and you are pointing out or diverting 10% of your basic salary. That's what your employer NPS allows. So only 3 or 4% for your own retirement. That is it. And it's 60% is tax free today. If you at the time of maturity, and what will be the pension? Almost tax free. Because if you see 7 lakh today, how much pension you will get? Have you calculated? No, because you don't do the numbers, and you can't do the numbers. You have just fair idea, or sometimes I would say fearful idea. I will not take that risk. I don't have money. So expert can help you how much and when. And this opportunity is the biggest opportunity of employee declaration of investment in April, May, when your employer opens up the window for giving your declaration. What kind of investment you are doing, what kind of salary component you want to choose, So you have to optimize this, and our tax optimizer is being helping thousands, lakhs of employees over the years, more than a decade, and I would say 99.99999% people are happy because their overall knowledge has been enhanced. And even if they implement 1, 2, 3 options, save 3,000 rupees a month in taxes, helps diverting in to their financial wellness, that becomes 1 crore in wealth because of the compounding impact. We work for 30-40 years generally, and we keep on losing taxes. We don't discuss, we don't pay to anybody, any chartered accountant, advocate, or an online platform, but we prefer, like sometimes we have mental illness, we generally avoid to go to the doctor because people will say pagal hai. No, if there is a problem, you should deal and with the expert, not with the people, general people, your friend, family. They are not expert. Everyone has their own field. Even in medical, if you see, there is a heart surgeon different, somebody who has to deal with bones, they are different, somebody who has to deal with mental illness, so neuro, different. So similarly in tax also, there could be some chartered accountants who are good in taxes, corporate tax, not individual or personal taxes, right? So similarly there could be some transfer pricing or auditing or bank audit, different kind of chartered accountants. So financial experts can be in different domain. There could be somebody who has investment ideas, good investment, how to make good returns. But how to divert your tax to wellness, I think we are the specialist. So if you want to reduce your tax and increase your financial wellness, this is the right time. April, May, June. I think June is not the right time because June, July, generally the tax filing season starts and employer closes the window. And this also helps you to choose the right tax regime. How my tax would be reduced. Why should you go for the old tax regime? Why you should save? These things should be discussed with the expert who can give you some thought process. Why? Because if your tax is gone today, it will not come back. If you need money in future due to medical, suppose you are hospitalized, 20 lakh rupees have been spent and you don't have a sufficient or adequate medical cover, what will happen? No government guarantee. So treatment is cash. How you will make? You will withdraw from PF, fixed deposit, or you will sell your property. How you will do? Or taking some credit card loan or something. These are one mistake of not getting adequate medical insurance and losing the tax also. And it can happen to anybody. Accident can happen to anybody. So it should be covered. Similarly, the life cover, term cover, we should know that if my income is 10 lakh, so my insurance should be 1 crore. So at least 10 times I would recommend. General, these are. So otherwise, so case to case, we have to discuss how much liability you have, how much asset you have. Then the term insurance also decides. Similarly, suppose you want to save for your children, education and marriage, and you are putting money in fixed deposit or RD or something or any. So if you are not there after 2 years, 3 years, what will happen to your children's education or their marriage? Or you can have, instead of fixed deposit, you can put in Sukanya Samriddhi for the girl child if she is below 10. If you are keeping money for your children's marriage, and marriage is after say 3-4 years, 5 years ahead, so and she is 18 years or he is 18 years plus, keep the money in their name. That will help you save tax on the interest on fixed deposit which you are keeping for the children. So these are the tax strategies. Everything cannot be told in the 1 5-minute, 10-minute video. So consulting is also going to give you few ideas of in your situation. What can you do? If you are changing job, what should you do? If you are joining a new job, how should you optimize your salary structure? These things are complex, and quantifying this, diversifying your investment is essential because you need liquidity, you need diversification to meet the risk, you need higher returns to beat the inflation, you need the overall liquidity so that in case you need some money, it should not be blocked in illiquid assets. Suppose you have 5 properties and you are not able to sell. Something can happen in the country. What will you do? Suppose you are investing in foreign shares. Do you know what kind of taxation help? Or you have some ESOPs? Just plan when to sell. Because on selling of these shares, there could be tax. However, it can be avoided by investing in a property. What kind of property? So, how much I should invest? These all questions we answer to salaried people in our tax optimizer product, where we charge 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, different prices, different covering the scope of work we just see. But these 5-10,000 is actually going to help you to understand the financial outcome of the situation which you are in. If you do everything before asking and you come at the last moment in the February or March, what should I do, how should I, this is not the right time. We can help you save even in that situation, but it is like cancer. You are coming at the last stage. It's always good to plan, and you can afford 5-10,000 because you are affording to pay 30,000, 10,000, whatever the amount, 50,000 every month to taxpayer, and we are charging 1 year. So see the cost and benefit analysis. As layman, if I pay 5,000, 10,000, there is a chance of saving 50,000, 1 lakh, and it compounding impact 1 crore, 2 crore, 5 crore. It can happen. It's real, because your income would be for 30-40 years and taxes would be certain. So if you change your one habit or one financial decision, it can help you to save thousands, lakhs and crores actually. But unless until you ask with the right person, with the right expert, how can you get the right answer? Just spending 10-15 minutes, you studied for say 20 years to get this job, to get this income, very good. But you are not learning taxes, you are not learning financials, how the financial market works, what is money, money is a commodity, how to use it. पैसा कमाना ही नहीं है, खर्चना कैसे है, इन्वेस्ट कैसे करना है, what are the best ways to invest and spend. Second is how to make money out of money. मुझे पैसे से पैसा बनाना आना चाहिए, how to use money है. These all things are insights we have got from the 1 million plus customers consulting all these people in tax filing and tax optimization, and that's the beauty of our overall journey which we share, and kind of a new things we are also learning. Still we are learning. So suppose how much you have to learn, and unless until you are convinced, you would not change your financial decision, because you have to understand and accept that there is a mistake at my end, so I should change. I've seen people doing PF only, no NPS. Why? I've seen people, I'm not going to take home loan. Bad. पैसे पे कुल्हाड़ी मार रहे हो आप, अपने टैक्स नहीं घटा रहे हो, अपनी रिचनेस घटा रहे हो, अपनी वेल्थ घटा रहे हो. There are limited opportunities. You can say the government is not doing anything, my corporate is not doing anything, but are you doing yourself? क्या आप अपने साथ, अपने परिवार के साथ, your family, are you doing right thing? No, because you are not learning income and tax. You are not connecting with the right people. A businessman goes to the accountant or a tax CA or advocate once he starts the business. But a salaried person, even if 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, sometimes 40 years, they don't consult. They think that they are expert. If you know everything, what are we doing then? So you need to share your information and accept the consultant and trust them, because this money is going to be invested in your name, and whatever the growth is there, it would be in your name. If you want, you can consult with 1 or 2 or 3 consultants. It's not too much money. Every year you can change your consultant if you want, if you're not happy with it. But not consulting. पूछ डाला तो लाइफ झींगा लाला. I believe in that. You have to ask questions. ऐसा क्यों करना चाहिए? Why should I do this? When I should do? मैं मदर से पैसा ले लूँ, मैं दे दूँ. Whatever the silly question you have, it should be asked with the right expert. That's what I want to say. And for salaried people, for their tax reduction, diverting their tax to wellness, I think we are well equipped and we can help you to be rich and confident for your financial journey. And welcome you to join us, and our experts are happy to help. Love your money. That's the message I would give you. Thank you.